that was interesting. I don't know what music that was. Is weird, but okay. But hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another live stream on JJ Prime Reviews. And yeah, it's another Monday. So, another Monday morning. So, gotta do another live stream. Am I right? Anyway, how you guys are doing? How are you guys doing? So, a little bit of some news to go over. I do have two new figures coming on the way. And no, it's not from the 2025 list. No, 2025 stuff I'm only going to collect from April onwards or March onwards. I don't know. But we got some new figures coming in soon. So I finally decided to purchase Studio Series 86 Swoop and the Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class Ratchet. It's a Voyager class, not a deluxe class. Don't tell me it's deluxe class. Just don't. Okay, Gamer Edition Ratchet is the Voyager class. Okay, because of his size. His size, he's bigger than the deluxe. So, yep. So, shush. Anyway, something stuck in my eye. Stuck in my eye. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hey, what's up, Master Far? Hello, hello. Fantastic, and Daniel Rocha. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, I finally purchased Studio Series 86 Swoop and Gamer Edition Ratchet, and they should be arriving today, I think. It says the figures were out for delivery. You know, they were out for delivery today from 8:13 a.m., but they're still not arrived yet. I don't know. It's been 2 hours, and I'm still waiting. Still waiting for them to arrive. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still waiting for them to arrive. You know, it's been 2 hours. I'm waiting for 2 hours, man. Been waiting for 2 hours. So, yeah. Anyway, so what can we do here? We're just gonna hang out. It's just a hangout, a live stream hangout. So yeah, I mean it's just a live hangout, you know. Anyway, let's see if I can invite some people on here. Well, if I can, anyway. News coming? What? Fantastic. Had a pretty rough weekend. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. So sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, but I hope your weekend gets better soon. Hopefully, I hope your weekend. Just adding stream links to people. Okay, just want to see. Maybe Briximus. Hey, Briximus. Maybe Pigment. Pigment, if he wants to join. If he wants to join in, maybe. I don't know. But let's see. I don't know who wants to join. I don't know if anybody is free to join. Maybe some of the scrapyard peoples. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe if they're free. 9:16. It's almost over. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Yeah. Hopefully, or tomorrow will be better. You know. Hopefully. Okay. Ooh. Ultraman. What? I don't know. I'm just looking at random websites. But anyway. What can we do today? I don't know. I honestly don't know what we can do today. I don't know what we can do today, but hey. Usually when I start my streams like at this time or like at this time and date, I at this if I start my streams like so late at 10:17 a.m., there's a good chance that not a lot of people will join in because they're probably gonna hit the hay or probably they're still working at night. So I don't know, but it's 9:16 p.m. at night, so it shouldn't be that hard, right? But I don't know. But anyway, so maybe BC Flaming Bees or Savage Prime to join in. I don't know. I don't know if they're free. No, they're probably not free. Anyway, I'm this close to completing my blockies from Shuttercons. I need Scrapper, and it'll be hard to get him without getting duplicates. Ooh. I heard that Blockies is actually attempting to do a Devastator. So, yeah, apparently Blockies is doing an attempt for Devastator. Hey, we got BC here. Hello.
Hello.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I just got done driving some stuff out of the car. I got some stuff today as well, so give me a second. I'll show it off.
Okay, okay, okay.
Didn't worry about it. It's my house. I go.
They're doing a Devastator in their new Galaxy version Defender lineup, but I think I've heard that they're doing a Devastator from Blockies, but having the current Blockies Constructicons combined into Devastator. I don't know.
Confirmed they are.
Yeah.
Literally, if you watch TJ Omega's video on the mini ones, if you look right at one of the Constructicons that has their whatchamacallit,
Alt mode.
their alt mode, thank you. If you look at the back of it, you can see there's a ball joint port and nothing attaches to it. That basically confirmed they're doing a Devastator.
Mm-hmm. You got a lot of Devastators going on.
And Ink posted something in the Scrapyard Discord server. Join that if y'all want to. Yeah, he posted something where it's got the parts of the Blockies Grimlock robot mode attached to the parts of the Blockies Grimlock T-Rex mode. I'm starting to think they kind of found a loophole to make transformable figures.
Wait. Let me have a look at that. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it. I will check it. Let me have a look. Oh my gosh. Where?
Sorry, Ink, I kind of called you out.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Yo. Huh. Wow. That actually works. That actually works.
So yeah, if that's the case, Blockies might have found a loophole.
Oh, interesting.
By the way, Ink, thanks for joining the server. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome that you're in the server. You are in the server, so
Hi,
yeah.
hi, Daniel.
Where is my swoop and gamer edition ratchet? What's taking so long? Ay.
Dude, I literally just started working. I'll get them to you ASAP. Okay. Ooh, I would have been mad as hell.
I got my Legacy United Cosmos and Studio Series RSP Double Punch and Studio Series Gamer Edition Skywarp in hand a few hours ago. That's awesome. That's good. Although I'm feeling a bit jealous that you got Double Punch and Gamer Edition Skywarp because I need them.
So yeah, I don't know if you saw it yet. Give me 1 second. Well, okay. First things first. Quantron.
Is that wait? I'm trying to figure out the company that made that.
Make choice.
Make Toys Computron. There we go. Make Toys Computron. That's awesome. That's good. That's awesome. That's an awesome Computron. Oh my gosh. The only Computron I have is Creo Computron, and that's it.
The only Computron you have is WizCon? Which Computron do you have?
The Creo Combiners Computron.
Oh, that thing.
It's the only one I have. So, yeah.
Well, hey, hopefully the Generations line is going to address the Technobots soon.
Hopefully. Because I want a new Computron. I really want a proper transformable Computron, please. It needs to happen. Oh my gosh, you got ransacked.
Yep, I got a ransack.
I have a SS86 Ratchet. I have mine in robot mode. There we go.
No, look closer. Look closer.
Oh, it's the dead version.
What is it? What is it?
It's not alive. It's dead, but it's not. It's alive.
It's been resurrected.
It's been,
Basically, Project Resurrection is what that's called. And basically, any of the figures that have dead versions that I made new living versions of, that's what that's supposed to be.
Ink. You know what beats the puncher, right?
You know, it's okay, class. It's okay, class. It's all right. It's perfectly fine to have a wrong answer.
Ink, I'm pretty sure you felt that shot, didn't you?
You better have.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh jeez.
Ink is playing a dangerous game right now.
Yeah, Ink felt that. Yeah, Ink felt that shot. He just said that. He just said it.
Just be happy I didn't aim for the head that time.
Wow. Man. Whew. I wasn't feeling really well today, so always love a great laugh. Thank BC for that. You mean listing, Daniel, not listening. It's listing. Remove the E and the N before the I. Okay, just list, not listening. Listing. Listing.
And I don't know why you're screaming. You called it. We all knew that was going to happen.
I mean, it's been the listings have been out for like what, so many days now. So, and plus it's gonna be a new mold. So,
Well, that specific part of it, we don't know for certain yet.
yeah. Well,
Hasbro could end up being all like, we don't want to pay the extra money for a new mold, resell the old one.
I mean, I heard that Evan said that if he wants to do an 86 sound wave, it has to be a brand new mold from the ground up. So. And the proportions for the Netflix sound wave is like.
You're quite welcome, Ink, and I hope you enjoy your time in the Discord server.
Speaking of which, we got to get the Discord server livening up.
Yeah, here's hoping it'll liven up a little bit more. Because one thing I'm planning on doing in there is setting up more actual video game related stuff. Anyways, before I get too overly distracted, I'm mainly showing off the stuff that I received recently that I'm actually keeping.
Oh.
So.
The old Sky Shadow.
Black Shadow. This is Black Shadow.
Black Shadow, aka Sky Shadow. Well, I'm going on with his original name, okay? So.
His original name is Black Shadow.
You mean Sky Shadow?
It's Black Shadow. And I will not take any more arguments. You must also keep in mind, JJ, it's no longer January. I can hit you now.
Sky Shadow. Yeah.
Entirely because Woody's a jerkwad.
Bug bite.
Yeah. So I'm all caught up on the GoBot repaints.
It was pretty cool seeing Bug Bite on the show.
The thing that's probably going to shock a lot of people when I show it.
Quake!
Yeah, so now I'm after Needle Nose, and I'm going to be getting the 2-pack version of Sinister.
Yes, Quake is a good one. Quake is a good one. His robot mode is solid.
Yeah, I mainly got a bunch of repaints recently though. So here is Gamer Edition Skywarp.
Hey,
Finally got one.
Still need him.
Here is, and I'm pretty sure this is going to reveal who the next one is afterwards. But G2 Breakdown.
Hey, G2 Breakdown.
So at that point, I think it's pretty obvious to say.
Oh, Armada wheel drag, you flexer.
So yeah, I mean, I guess if people care about Marvel Legends, if they do,
Who that?
Chameleon from Taz.
That's Chameleon. I couldn't tell.
Chameleon from the '90s animated Spider-Man. I had him standing, and then I picked him up, and now he won't stand.
Poor Chameleon.
So there we go. There's all the stuff that I got relatively recently. Again, the only reason why I'm not showing all of it off is because a decent portion of what I did receive, I'm not keeping. I'm actually going to be trading it in.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I really need Armada Wheeljack. When is he available in my country? I need him. I need him to go in my Autobots and Decepticons from Armada. Oh, it's Generations Jackie.
Where am I?
Hello, Jackie.
Why are you making fun of me?
What? I'm not making fun of you.
You're making fun of me. You're trying to mimic my voice. It's not cool.
Nah, your voice should sound like this, Jackie.
Oh, wish.
Hey, come out here, Jackie.
Hey, you leave him be. He's currently dealing with a lot of emotional things. That's why he put on a few pounds. Are you over here bugging your mother? Really?
Trying to bug me.
Get out of here, Bean.
I thought I heard the F.
Bugging Mama. Leave Mama alone. She's trying to use the bathroom.
Oh, you said bugging. Okay, bugging. Okay.
What did you think I said?
My ears are not doing good today.
Did you think I cussed?
I don't think no. I had to listen closely. I was like, okay, he said bugging. Okay. G1. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Sadly, I can't see it, so you can't curse me.
No.
How is this cursed? Oh God, I get it. Never mind. Oh God.
This G1 Bone Crusher with movie Rampage's proportions. So,
Terrifying.
it's terrible.
Ink, what are you doing? Why would you go with this?
Considering the Bone Crusher and movie Rampage turned into bulldozers, yeah, I get it. Oh no, Ink, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Don't send me a picture with G1 Mixmaster and movie Mixmaster's proportions. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Ink. Don't
Why
do
would you tempt him? Why would you tempt him?
it. uh
And
I
plus,
think
you already know the moment they get a look at the back, they're going to complain about something that's always been there.
even what is that? Even Magic Square's Devastator has the dump truck back. So
Again, the dump truck back has always been there.
yeah, no matter how big or small it is.
Or color.
Uh-oh. Okay, he did send me the G1 hook with movie Hightower's proportions. So
Ink,
Ink.
I'm going to hurt you.
That is so cursed. That is really cursed. Jeez. That is just no.
Ink,
Ink.
no more internet.
If you do G1 Devastator with movie Devastator's proportions, I will kill you. Leave G1 Devastator alone. Jeez. Anyway, it's Astro Train. For Studio Series 86, a leader class. It would have been nice for him being interesting as a commander instead. I'm really having a hard time reading that. Anyway. So,
Honestly, I'm fine with him not being a commander.
yeah, I mean,
What intrigues me more, though, is those links or those leaks suggested we may be getting a Titan class broadside.
ooh,
I call BS on that personally, but
should be commander class for that. He should be commander class.
well, apparently to satisfy both designs, they're gonna do two different releases. One that's gonna have the really ugly looking robot mode, and I think leader scale. And then they're going to do the other one that has the much better looking robot design, but at the Titan scale.
Mm.
Either way, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, Marvelous. Hello. Anyway. Currently,
That's what's up, Christopher Sickler.
I saw an original G1 Devastator somewhat incomplete. Oh, I see. I would like to have broadside as commander class. Yes, please. We need a commander class broadside. It needs to happen. Not Titan class, Hasbro. Not Titan class, please. Don't do it, Hasbro. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, no, no Titan class. No Titan class broadside. I need a broadside in my collection. Please do not do a Titan class broadside. Okay.
They're
You
going to do
know,
a Titan class broadside just to spite you now.
you did a Titan's Return broadside with a weird looking jet mode. You know, so
Titan's Return broadside is what you get when you take crap toy design and mix it with crap robot design.
yeah, pretty much. But anyway, how you doing today, JJ? I'm doing good. I'm still waiting on my Swoop and Gamer Edition Ratchet. They're out for delivery today, so I don't know when. I don't know what time they're gonna arrive.
Yeah,
Maybe.
man, that sucks. So, anyways, Gamer Edition Skyward was pretty good.
Well, at least I have Starscream. So.
Oh, I have him too. He's just currently in a bin.
Yep.
I think the
Speaking of
only Gamer Edition figure I don't have is the Decepticon Soldier.
Speaking of Starscream, there are a few Starscreams I need to get before I complete my collection of Starscreams. Uh, Definitely the Transformers One Studio Series Starscream coming out. I'm definitely gonna get that one. Uh, I would love to have like a Gamer Edition Fall of Cybertron Starscream. Uh, Although I do have the original Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Starscream, so I'm fine with it. Um, I do want an Energon Starscream, please. That's the last of the Unicron Trilogy Starscreams I need, even though I don't like Energon that much. So,
Who does?
but yeah, that show was a dud, a failure, in my opinion. I'm sorry to those who love Energon. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. I really don't. That's one of the shows I can say is my favorite show ever. So.
If you like Energon, you are a simpleton. Which again, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. Aladar.
I mean, I will say there are a few episodes I like from Energon, but I don't like all the episodes.
Speaking of Energon Starscream, if you ever do get your hands on the original Energon Starscream, if you say that he is a retool of the G2 design,
Mhm.
the one that combines with the Megatron stealth bomber, like I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do not say it's a retool of that. It's not a retool. It's a brand new mold that happens to utilize the same transformation scheme. People get that confused constantly.
Yeah, the designs are so different.
The physical designs are definitely different, but they share a transformation skeleton.
Yeah, even though figures share transformation skeleton, that doesn't even mean that they're the same mold. No.
G2 smokescreen, yeah.
G2 smokescreen. I had Energon Ironhide. Now see, Energon Ironhide, I don't know. They just slapped the name Ironhide into that character, and I'm like, it's not Ironhide. That's not Ironhide. That's not what Ironhide should be. What? And his head is like on his vehicle mode, like blatantly visible and just talking in his vehicle mode, and I'm like,
Hey Ink, hey Ink, how about this? Instead of saying you want a new G2 smokescreen and whatever the hell the other guy's name was, Dreadwing and smokescreen, how about you say you want a new Beast Wars second Starscream and BB? How about that? How about that?
technically we already had a generation.
Where's my Beast Wars second love, huh? Huh? Why you gotta hold out on them, huh? What's your problem, bro? What's your problem, bro?
Even better, I love that deco. G2 smokescreen. G2 smokescreen. What? Smokescreen is a jet?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you're a baby. Yeah, so back in this ancient time called the 90s,
Smokescreen is a jet in G2? And the Decepticon? What? What?
I mean, getting an Energon Scorponok is kind of iffy these days, especially given how terribly that core Energon, Megatron, and Galvatron did. Like, it's safe at this point. It's pretty much safe to say we are never seeing Energon anytime soon. Same with Beast Machines, which that one I'm actually kind of okay with.
Huh?
No, seriously, purple and black are awesome colors. Yeah. I mean, Skywarp exists for a reason.
I'm just reading up TF Wiki on G2 Smokescreen, and apparently he's there was a point in the Legends comic that he almost joined up with the Autobots. Huh? Oh, let's see. In the aftermath of Dark Nova's defeat, Smokescreen and Dreadwing witnessed the resurrection of the Legends world, still believing that peace between Transformers was a transient illusion. They were approached by DevCon, whose words and cooperation with Lizardo and the Skudzoid moved Smokescreen enough to rejoin the Autobot fold. Dreadwing was still unconvinced, but Smokescreen changed his mind by pointing out that they themselves were proof that cooperation between an Autobot and the Subcon could exist. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. If you're wondering who Slizardo is, Slizardo is the character that was with DEFCON in G1. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I know about Slizardo. Yeah.
Speaking of Devicon, I still need his toy.
Legacy DEFCON is so good.
Yeah, don't remind me.
It's so good. It's so
I'm
good.
loving Takara's missing link line so far. I really like the CO1 Optimus, CO3 Bumblebee, and CO4 Cliff Jumper figures a lot. You getting Sunstreaker and RC? How about no, Inc? How about we get a rerun of the G1 version before we start talking about Dark of the Moon, huh? Come on, bro. Why you holding out on me? When you help BC, you help all.
Dark Moon DEFCON when? Yeah, see, exactly. We need Dark Moon DEFCON. I need that. That'd be a Commander class DEFCON. That was perfect.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be putting any live action characters into the Commander class scale. They've had how many opportunities to do it now, and they didn't do it?
Rise to be Stratosphere could be a good one, please. Come on. Hasbro. The one character left to do for the Autobots, Stratosphere. Come on. You've already finished the Maximals, the Terracons.
JJ, look at me. JJ, look at me. Stratosphere isn't going to be a commander, and you know it. If they're going to do a Stratosphere, they're going to make him a Titan. Why? Because he needs to be able to fit the other characters into his carrier bay. Got him!
No. Commander class Stratosphere. It'll be great. Come on. Transit is a must. Yes, it's a must. It's a must.
So I'm gonna go ahead and break down everything that Daniel Rocha just said. Rocha, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Octane, Overlord, Thunderwing, and IDW character Drift. I would like new figures with design so much.
So yeah. Here's the thing with that whole entire thing. The IDW Drift, if they choose to do that one again, all I ask, instead of making him an Earth-based vehicle like they did with the original figure, give him his actual IDW vehicle mode. That's all I ask.
They can just take cues from the Mastermind Creations design.
So, that's number one. Number two, Thunderwing. I will accept a new Thunderwing on one condition. They release it as Black Shadow first. If they don't release it as Black Shadow first, it's a waste. Overlord, that's one where I have some strongly worded opinions on him. I am standing firmly in place on one specific scale, and I will not be budged off of it under any circumstance. And if they don't do him at this scale, it is a waste of time. That said, Octane, I've heard some things on him. So
Mhm.
as far as the strategy for both him and Big Convoy, I heard that if they're going to do a big convoy, they're going to have him be made to order. What that means is, unlike the HasLab, where you have to back it to get the figure, with that big convoy, it would literally be a case of, here's the prototype, here's how long we're going to keep it up for pre-order, and when we finish off the first round of pre-orders, we'll do another round, yada yada yada. Basically, we will make the amount that actually gets ordered. So there's rumors that they're going to do that with Big Convoy and Octane.
Oh.
Octane, I believe, a little less than I do Big Convoy, because let's face it, they tease him on Magmatron's box. He's got to be happening at some point. He's got to be.
Yeah. It has to be happening.
That said, permission to go on a tiny little rant.
Yeah, go for it.
So let's talk about that Overlord real quick, shall we? Let's. So everybody here knows that I'm the JG1 guy, right? I'm very passionate about JG1. I always have been. I always will be. I love those characters. I love those designs. And as much as many would argue that Japan does a lot better with world building than they do with actual characters, you're wrong. But what I will say is this. If they're going to do an Overlord, 1,000% he needs to be a $150 scale Titan. And I will not be budging on this. And the reason why I say he needs to be that size is because, unlike many people who, let's face it, probably did not watch Master Force, and if anyone does pop up in the comment section to just randomly say, well, I did. No, you didn't. Stop lying. Like, I get it. You want to feel included, but no, you didn't. Jokes aside, if you've actually seen either clips or the actual show itself, you would know that Overlord's actual size in that series, he was absolutely gigantic, to the point where he heavily dwarfs Super Jinrai.
Wow.
Where the only way Jinrai could actually stand a chance against him was to become God Jinrai.
Oh my gosh.
So, with how much people want to sit here and claim that, oh, no, Commander will fit him better. Commander would be much better. No, it wouldn't. If it was a Commander, it would not have everything that he rightfully needs to be done correctly.
I mean, I can argue that Skylink says. Skylink has everything he needs, so.
Yeah, because Skylinks makes sense for the Commander class. Overlord, looking at the overall size of him, looking at how the design actually works, looking at everything the design does, Titan class is the only thing that makes proper sense.
Oh.
And again, you can argue that one with me as much as you'd like. You're not going to convince me otherwise.
Considering they did a Titan class Star Convoy, yeah, definitely. I think Overlord would be a perfect choice for Titan class, because you gotta take into account that that Overlord has his Power Masters, so. And Overlord turns into both a tank and a jet.
Yeah, but here's where I'm going to speak a little bit further on this. Star Convoy Am I appreciative that he's a Titan where he's basically a big figure with a crap ton of accessory parts? Yes, absolutely. I'm ecstatic about that. But could we literally get the same toy with half the accessories cut out of the box, and he only gets exactly what he needs and exactly what his original toy came with, but shorten him back down to the commander class scale? Yeah. Why? Simple. It would have been a lot easier on the pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot make that same exact argument for Overlord because of how much he actually has to do. He has the base mode. He has the separate vehicle modes. He has the robot mode. He has the carrier mode, where it's both of his vehicles coming together to act as a transport.
And you've seen so many Titans with base mode, so yeah.
It's not even just the whole, well, because of the base mode, he needs to be a Titan. By that exact same logic, where was the Arc base mode? Where was the Nemesis base mode? Where is Cybertron Metroplex's base mode?
They don't have base modes, but they're solid.
Exactly.
And
Now,
you don't need to be a base mode.
technically, Star Convoy has his base mode, but we don't. We're not going to call that a base mode. We're not.
No.
So yeah, no. With that stated, Overlord needs to be a Titan at the end of the day. Would I be upset at all if he ended up getting shafted to commander class? Yes and no. Yes, because he didn't end up getting made in the scale that I felt he made the most sense for. Because, again, look with the guideline of Star Convoy, you could easily do an Overlord. But in the same breath, name me one commander class toy that failed. I'll wait.
JJ, thoughts on the new Cybertron Optimus potentially being HasLab? Nope.
What the hell said that?
No.
When you bring stuff up like that, you need sources. You need citation. Like, I'm not trying to get on anybody's case, but when things like that get spouted, you gotta look for the proof.
Yeah, and no, there's no way that Cybertron Optimus would be a HasLab. No. I already got angry enough when Omega Prime was a HasLab, because that's the only other Optimus Prime that I will never ever get, because it's the freaking HasLab. So I already got mad enough, because Optimus is always my favorite character, whether he's in the show or a movie. But when they made him a HasLab, I was like, why? Why Hasbro? Why? Why would you do this?
Will return within the next month.
Why would you do this? Why would you do this, Hasbro? Why?
PC will return within the next month.
Why? Just why? I mean, like if they do Cybertron Optimus as a HasLab, I will riot. I will get pissed off. I will be pissed off if they do Cybertron Optimus as a HasLab. If they can do Armada Optimus Prime so well in Commander class price point, I can guarantee you that Cybertron Optimus will be like that as well. Commander class, because I can actually afford Commander class figures. So don't make it a HasLab, please, Hasbro.
So, I think now is a bad time to mention that I'm really excited for when I get mine.
What, Omega Prime?
Yeah. Before you do anything to me, though, before you sit and you wait for a second. Robots in disguise. Robots in Disguise 2001 was my entry point into the franchise. Riddle 1 holds a very special place in my heart. So backing that made sense for me. So if you're going to get mad at me for deciding to support something that I've always wanted, then
No.
you the bad guy.
Like that. I'm not mad at you. I'm not gonna be mad at you like that. I'm gonna be mad at you for gonna flex on me.
I'm not going to flex on you.
Yes, you are. When
I'm
you
not
get
going to flex on you.
yes, you are.
No,
I
I'm
won't.
not.
Yes,
No, I'm not.
bro, I'm telling you, if you get your hands, if Omega Prime gets on your lap, and then you come onto a stream, and then you just show it to my face, and I'll be like, really?
The only way I would actually do something close to that is if you asked me, "Hey, BC, what did you get this week?" At that point, you opened yourself up for it. So at that point, you got like if you really don't want to see it, you gotta straight up tell me, yeah, don't show that to me, don't show that to me, and I won't. I won't. Same time, if you tell me that you don't want to see it, at that point, if I'm in the stream and somebody in the comment section goes, "Hey, BC, did you get Omega Prime yet?" So I'm contractually obligated not to show it.
JJ, at least you'll get the new Skybite. Yeah, at least I'll get the new Skybite to go against my Sideburn. And Sideburn is indeed mid, by the way.
What did you just say in my presence? I gotta swear, yeah, I agree. I wanted that Sideburn to be amazing so badly, and it's still a good figure. But man, oh man, a lot of the charm of the old toy is missing on it, and it hurts.
Yeah, it's mid, absolutely mid.
You're mid, anyways. Hey, JJ, guess what? I can hit you back now. Did I mention that you're a bit? Here's the thing about the Shadow Striker or Sideburn mold. I feel like the mold fits Shadow Striker best in Karm mode, and the robot mode works best for Sideburn. That's it. That's all I can say. That's really all I can say. And I'll probably review it tomorrow. I don't know. But seems that Sideburn is just, a repaint with a new head. I'll probably do like a 3-minute review on him. So I don't know how I feel about upgrade kits, but somebody's working on something for that Sideburn figure where it's going to give him his original vehicle mode.
I did see that, and that's exciting for those who really want to upgrade their Sideburn.
I'm probably gonna go after that kit, but not because I'm disappointed with the Sideburn figure. I still really like it, but it feels weird having the Shadow Striker and him literally sharing a vehicle mode, even though they both come from different universes. Like, it just feels weird to me. It just feels wrong. So I'm very much looking forward to that because I need him to have his proper vehicle mode.
Didn't that happen before when they did a Universe Shadow Striker figure?
That was OTFC. That was not a. That was a convention exclusive repaint / retool. See, I know my stuff, man. I know how, because basically, let me put it to you this way: just that one Shadow Striker mold / Sideburn Guess what? That mold, standard blue sideburn, supercharge, universe redeco, roulette, and shadow striker.
Hmm. Yeah, this Shadow Striker. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Legacy Shadow Striker works best in alt mode because actually it looks like the alt mode from the comics. So.
Yeah, but that really doesn't work for sideburn.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
So yeah. Anyways, that said,
Shadow Striker wins in alt mode while Sideburn wins in robot mode. That's all I can say.
yeah. But again, so with that being stated, though, here's another thing I want to bring up real quick. The what you call it? What is it?
Shadow Striker used to be an Autobot. Oh, interesting.
Rid 01 Prowl. The better different reuses we could get out of him. There's his standard, there's his supercharged, there's his random universe redeco, there's universe inferno, and including the convention repaints, the sideswipe and sunstreaker. You didn't know that?
No.
Y'all, JJ was forcing me to show my age here, man. Go ahead and look it up. It's it's the Bakan Sunstreaker and Sideswipe exclusives for Bakan 2002.
What is it? Oh wait, no. Is it the repaint of the RID 2001 Prowl? Is it these?
Hang on. I'll look at the comments.
It's TFCC Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. Is it this one? Is it this one you're talking about? Is it this one? Is it that?
Yep, that's them.
Oh.
My uncle had that set at one point, and I'm telling you right now, they look so much better in person. Like, yeah, seeing them in pictures, you're like, I don't know about that, my guy. Seeing them in person, gorgeous. Absolutely friggin' gorgeous.
Yeah, from Transformers Universe here. Ah, interesting. Autobot Sunstreaker. There we got Sideswipe. Someone reviewed the Sunstreaker also with 1 foot.
Oh, that is so sad.
That's just so sad.
But yeah, honestly, man, if I could go back and reacquire those old exclusives, I totally would.
Oh.
They would make no sense for my collection, and I would not care. Well, yeah, nah. So that's all of the reuses that exist based off the top of my head for Sideburn and Prowl. How many do you think X-Brawn has? No, seriously, go ahead. Like, actually try to figure that one out. And don't cheat and use the internet.
X-Brawn. He's brawn, but not really.
No, okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Think of a number and then just shout it at me.
Only 2 of him being used? No.
Close.
Wait, 3?
Close. You're close. You're close.
But 3.
He only has 3.
Oh.
There's the standard, there's the supercharge, and Universe Ratchet.
Oh, I see.
So between the 3 brothers, the one that they immediately went for was Sideburn because he's arguably the most popular of the three because he's the kid appeal. And a lot of those Rid 01 fans remember him as the kid appeal character. So yeah, naturally do Sideburn. That said, our chances of getting Cal are pretty decently high, but X-Brawn, we will not see an X-Brawn for years.
Oh.
And it's entirely because he does not have nearly as many reuse potential as the other two. Yes,
apparently,
and my wife both have one. This is hers. Mine's in the living room right now because the dog's laying out.
Apparently, the X-Brawn mold was supposed to be used by 3H Productions as Trailbreaker, but it didn't happen.
Show me.
Yeah.
Show me, please. Show me, please. I'm trying to be better about that.
This mold was used to make 2003's Universe Ratchet. Yes, it was briefly planned to be used by 3H as Trailbreaker, but that never materialized.
So there's no photo proof of this.
So 3H Productions, no.
Oh, what I would do to see that conceptualized.
Not toy, but in the comic.
Yeah, but if it was in a comic at any given point, we would have the physical proof of it.
That means there's three versions of X-Brawn made. Okay. The repaint of X-Brawn is super colors. Super mode, supercharge, and then there's the clear version.
Yeah, me personally, I don't count the clear versions because those were literally like super special edition types of things that really, like, just for me personally, they don't really count.
Oh, there's the Ratchet. Oh.
That deco on that toy absolutely slaps.
And I'm sorry, the visible head syndrome is hilarious.
Oh, if you've ever actually seen Rid 01 as a show, he actually does that in the TV show.
Wait, what?
Yep. Like literally in the debut episode of Rid 01, he scanned the vehicle that the lady was driving, and he said, "My apologies, man, but I'm gonna have to take over this vehicle." Ejects her out, and like he ejects her out of the driver's seat. His head slides up, and he goes, "All right, let's get it."
Oh my gosh! I need to see the first episode.
You need to watch that whole cartoon. It is an absolutely wild ride.
I need to see what I did there.
For those who know, see what I did there?
Wow! Oh yeah, I thought that. Yeah. You mean
Kelly? Eke knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, Kelly, you mean the one that Sideburn always
He always chased down her car because he would always get hot and bothered by a red sports car.
Yeah. And then when Sideburn became red himself, hey, you female red sports car, I'm red myself. Want to hang out? You want to date?
He was such. Oh my god, I loved him. I loved him so much.
If they
characterization wise, I still to this day absolutely love Sideburn. That said, though, I don't know if I told y'all this yet, but Wally Wingert, who is the original voice actor for Sideburn way back in the day, he gave me the blessing to do his voice.
Wow.
Somebody like me who really adores that character, it feels honored to know the original voice actor sees how much I love him and decided, yeah, you know what? You're doing so much more with that character than I ever could.
I think I remember you saying that on Scrapyard before.
Yeah, I don't think I said it here, so.
No, you didn't say it here. No, you didn't say it here.
Hey, I'm saying it here. You got a problem with that?
Braun, not ex-Braun.
What?
This is Braun, not ex-Braun.
So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to actually making him proud, hearing me do the voice of the character.
That's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, with that stated, yeah. So basically, the whole point of me going through all the reuses of the Autobot Brothers was to basically hit y'all with the downer that we may not see a full set of Autobot Brothers anytime soon.
Which sucks because Hasbro is always like they're now talking about, oh, we want to finish teams, you know. Okay, you want to finish teams? How about finishing the DJD or the Autobot Brothers? I mean, come on.
Okay, so when it comes to the DJD, they're having a much harder time with them because while yes, they do indeed want to do a full set of the DJD, right now the only one they realistically can do is Nickel.
Yeah, but then core class is done, so they can't do it.
Yeah, but all the other characters, they transform into very specific things that they simply cannot make toys of. Boss,
Like
boss turns into a sniper rifle. Boom, he's already out. Aeon turns into an electric chair. You could kind of fudge if you go based off of MMC, you could budget and claim he's a scorpion, but then like actually turn him into the actual chair at some point. Like you could, but that's besides the point. At the end of the day, Kaon turns into an electric chair. That's going to be problematic. One of the big guys turns into a acid bat. That's a massive problem. The other big guy turns into a grinder. You see the problem here? Like, look at all their alt modes. It's going to be a pain in the diodes to get toys of them out at the Hasbro level. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen without seriously fudging those alt modes.
They have to come up with different alt modes for Voss and Kaon and the other big guys.
They got to come up with new alt modes for all of them. The Takara versions of Team Bullet Train had clear windows, while the Hasbro versions had solid windows. It feels more like a truck.
Predacons.
Which Predacons are you referring to, Inc?
Like there's the G1 Predacons, there's the Beast Wars Predacons, there's the Transformers Prime Predacons. What version of the Predacons are you talking about?
So yeah, so here is I'm gonna hit y'all with some BC. If y'all are ever gonna listen to Uncle BC about anything, listen to him on this. If you're going after an entire set of Rid 01 figures, I'm telling y'all right now, if you're going for Rail Racer, get the American versions.
Oh, the RID 2001 Predacons. I totally forgot there were Predacons in that show.
Skybites!
Oh, he's a Decepticon now, is he?
It's okay, class. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's fine. There's absolutely no reason to worry. And that, class, is the element of surprise. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a very important news announcement.
Punched me so hard I fell off my chair. Anyway. Oh, jeez. No. This guy was labeled as a Decepticon for Age of the Primes.
He's tempting me again, y'all.
I heard
But yeah, I definitely would love to see a full set of Predacons as well. If you want to know what I want to see more? If there's anything specific from Riddle 1 that I want to see above all, and we have an opportunity to see this happen in the coming years. So at this point, there is absolutely no excuse. They need to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting Bruticus next year. I want to see that Bruticus redone as Ruination.
Oh.
Hasbro, you already know what to do.
Ruination, the first Decepticons they were supposed to be Autobots, but then they became Decepticons in the show. Oh.
Because in that show, Megatron was petty.
Mm-hmm. He wanted Decepticons, not Predacons.
He wanted more troops, and so he decided to cheat and be like, "Oh, hey, so these protoforms that were supposed to be Autobots, yeah, they're mine now. F you."
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's Briximus himself.
Hey.
Hello.
You actually caught me not in the middle of something.
Speaking of RID 2001 Decepticons, I can't believe I don't have the Scourge.
Oh, you mean Nemesis Prime?
The Scourge.
He's Nemesis Prime.
Scourge.
I will not call that thing by that name. It is Nemesis Prime, and that's all it will ever be. You argue with me again, and there's going to be a problem. You want to be a problem?
Scourge.
So, anyways, hi, Brooks. How you doing?
Oh, really? Briximus is all you got?
You gotta keep in mind at this point, Brooks is just used to the violence.
Yeah, Briximus.
Brooks is just used to violence when it comes to this.
Hot take, that's not Scourge. He's colored inaccurately.
That's not a hot take, that's facts.
I mean,
let me also throw my 2 cents into there. I don't care.
Yeah, you could take your 2 cents and throw it in with the rest of the cents because apparently you too broke to think properly.
You just threw it out the window.
I bought the figure anyway. I don't care about the color scheme.
I care about the color scheme. I still have the figure, but I care about the fact that it's not colored right.
Imagine a brand new mold for RID 2001 Scourge is just screen accurate all over and it's all very blocky.
Honestly, I thought I'm surprised Takara didn't put out like some like special edition premium finish repaint that had the had the cartoon accurate colors.
Don't pet me. I was right in the heartbeat, you know it.
But I mean, if you want Scourge with the more screen accurate colors, just buy the Toy Hacks labels. Just buy the Toy Hacks sticker.
Some of us can't afford Toy Hacks.
Yeah, like me, I can't.
Expensive sheet of stickers. What
Because
the
they're-
sheet of stickers?
Because they're very high quality. I'm speaking like Jackie. Because it's probably
high quality, yeah. Why can't we get high quality for cheap?
Why is everybody making fun of me all of a sudden? This is BS.
Hey,
you're BS.
hey, I put you in the trash before, okay? So you shush.
Yes, Mr. Garrison.
Hey, shush! The adults are talking.
Hey, Jackie.
The actual adult here at this point.
Hey, Jackie.
You sure don't act
Yeah.
like one.
It's your distant cousin, Wheeler.
No, that's Pablo.
No, that's Wheelo.
No. That's my cousin Pablo.
No, it's Joblo. That's Joblo.
What do you mean? It's a really good name.
Rex.
What?
Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Megatron wants to talk to you.
I just want to talk to him. Actually, no. Hold up.
I am Megatron.
Is that the masterpiece?
Whoever decided to touch my kid, come outside so I can peacefully break your legs.
If it doesn't have a visible head syndrome in jet mode, then no, it's not the master.
Well, I couldn't tell from the way you were holding it at first.
I could tell it was the studio series just based on the wing design alone.
The freaking movie masterpiece has that same wing design.
Yeah, but it's much more complicated on how it actually works. I should know I had both at one point.
Well, here's the thing. I've never had the studio series one. So you can take that and shove it up your... Okay.
Yeah, I can flex it on you.
Well, here's the thing. I have the Revenge of the Fallen one. I purposely don't buy the movie, the 2007 one.
I wanted to have.
That sounds more like a you problem than sounds like an actual problem.
I never said it was a problem.
I wanted to have all versions of
Well,
Megatron.
apparently Bricks is choosing to be a problem right now.
Hey, what's up, Acer? It's good to see you in the chat. If you want to hop in here, I can send you the link.
By the way, the HasLab Lyo Kaiser is at 12,126 backers.
Y'all know what to do. You better at least get us Death Cobra.
Well, we are
the weapon
very
to
close to
stand,
Death Cobra.
but y'all better let me get my Death Cobra. I swear to God.
Let's see. Well, here's the thing. Guess how many? We still have 29 days and 33 minutes of this backing campaign.
Yeah, but
I've already reached the first tier.
It's struggling hardcore right now.
And they only gave us 40 days. They gave us 45 days to get this thing fully backed, and it's only been, 15 days.
Either way, I'm looking forward to having the Lyle Kaiser finally.
Yeah, it's only been 15 days since this thing started.
I thought you were going to get the Lyo Kaiser, BC.
No. He isn't. Just don't tell his wife.
Sacrifices must be made.
He isn't getting it. He isn't getting it. Yeah, totally.
I think it's gonna show up to my house one day. She's gonna be like, "How the fuck did you manage to get this?"
Oh, it was tax returns. I don't know.
You just F-bomb. BC just did an F-bomb, everybody. He just did an F-bomb. And I thought he was going to... See, that slipped right out of your head. That slipped right out of your mouth. Like there's no tomorrow.
To be fair, he was quoting his wife.
That And
Quote.
and I've been very, very good about not cussing on your streams. So, yeah. Hey, give me credit. I've been very good about that. You can let one slide.
That's why I was bringing that up. He was quoting somebody.
Megatron will kill you for this.
No, BC, Cotton 4K. I know.
Oh.
Hey,
heard that,
sir.
didn't you?
Welcome
Enjoying the
in.
chaos
You heard
backstage.
that, didn't you? You heard that, didn't you? You heard that, didn't
I
you?
heard everything.
I heard everything.
At this point, we're just kind of joking about the F-bomb, you know.
Yeah, the JJ is also very hesitant to hit me because I'm back on the. I can actually start hitting people again.
Hasn't it been like 23 days since you've been able to start doing that again, though? It was like to the end of January, I thought.
Hang on. In the comments, so Daniel Rocha, when you say records we need, please, are you saying like IDW records, movie records? Because technically they've done the movie ones already.
Yeah, we already got 3 of them.
Unless you mean reissues, yeah, those are definitely needed, especially that Leadfoot.
Yeah,
Unless they
reissues of those would be
Unless
phenomenal.
he wants an orange Roadbuster.
Ah, I already have the original Studio Series Leadfoot, but even I'm still like, yeah, they need to reissue that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shiz, reissue that shiz.
So I'm gonna attempt to answer this question. If we're talking IDW records, we still need a new Whirl. We still need a new Roadbuster.
I already got my Whirl and Roadbuster generation, so I'm good.
Well,
Yeah,
to be fair, the old Thrilling 30 figures, only the Roadbuster is really accurate to IDW. The Whirl is based more on his Generation 1 toy. We still technically have never had an IDW Whirl like that's based directly on his comic book appearance.
Exactly. Like, there's a lot of things we still need as far as like the IDW stuff is concerned.
And I guarantee that Whirl is going to be like figure of the year for a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
absolutely, it would be.
Oh yeah, definitely. We need a new Whirl.
the Sterling 31 is neat, but like you could tell they were trying to hit both design cues at the same time, and it really didn't work. Especially given the fact that the way that figure was actually designed and made, that knee joint flicking it back for the robot was so ridiculously tight that some people shattered that knee.
Oh dear.
Great joint. Golly.
Mine is fine now. Mine is fine, but I haven't messed with it in a long time. So
There's a new
You know what's a figure I would like to see from IDW?
Pyro, Guzzle, Thunderclash. Thunderclash is the one I want to see.
I want to see Thunderclash.
For a Commander class Thunderclash.
I want to see any of the ones from Tread and Circuit, honestly.
I want to see a Guzzle. Although I do have a movie Guzzle.
I'd like to see Guzzle, Thunderclash, and then what's his name? Fudge. I keep forgetting his name. Circuit?
Circuit?
Or is it Circuits?
I think it's Circuit.
I think it's Circuit. Yeah, Circuit. It's the psychedelical colorful one.
Yeah.
The one that used the lockdown mold from the subscription service.
Yeah, because I have his evil brother Axor.
There we go.
Which, by the way, the Tread and Circuits books, I only ever managed to find one issue of that series.
Yeah, I had to unfortunately just get them all on Kindle.
Yeah, see, I'm one of those people who likes having physical copies of books rather than buying them online.
None of the stores where I live ever carry anything new or good. At least not on days I go.
Battle trap.
Honestly, right now, I'm just appreciating the fact that I'm not being forced to crash the F out right now.
I mean, we can make that happen.
You know what? Screw it. Go ahead, Acer. Give me something. I'll appease the crowd.
I didn't.
You,
I didn't plan
maybe
that
you
far
should try
ahead.
to appease D's nuts. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Bricks, you know how I turned my one buddy Rob into a weapon? You know how I turned my one buddy into a weapon? I'll turn you into a punching bag. Watch it.
Oh, BC Bricks, did y'all manage to get a pre-order for the Skywarp reissue?
Skywarp reissue.
Yeah, they're reissuing the Siege Skywarp, apparently.
Oh, yeah, I did. Mainly because I want the Target Masters for my figures. As soon as I get those Target Masters, I'm throwing up everything else on eBay.
Well, guess what? Guess what? I'm one of those. I already have Siege Skywarp.
Okay, where do you have all of the Target Masters?
I have them in the hands of some of my Decepticons.
Shouldn't one be in the hand of Scourge?
Yeah, one of them's in Scourge's hands, and then I couldn't figure out what to do with the.
I think Fracus is supposed to go to Scourge,
Yes, Fracus is the one that's supposed to go with Scourge.
and I believe Pinpointer goes to Crosshairs.
Yep, I have him with
a
Crosshairs.
Fracus. I technically
then-
have a Fracus, but that's just the Hitmaster version of Fracus.
And then the Axe one, I just gave to a random character.
The Pterodactyl.
Yeah, or whatever the flip he was called. I just gave
That's
him to another
such a
Decepticon because he
dumb
didn't
name.
have a specific owner.
So the single pack version of that was called Tyraxodon, and that Skyward pack version was called
Pterodactyl or something.
And then he came. If memory serves me right, the Skyward pack, it comes with Fracus, which goes to Scourge, obviously, but the other Target Master actually goes to.
The fact that Siege gave us an IDW Rung figure.
And the fact that Evan now wants to do a new run.
In a full-on scale.
I liked the Target Master rung, but I wish we got a full-size figure of that.
Yeah,
Technically, he is supposed to be Primus.
You should. Okay, so a little bit of BC story time here. When Siege was still like the line and people were going absolutely gaga over it, I initially was just going to completely skip run because I didn't read the IDW comic at the time.
Oh dear.
So I had no idea about the actual significance of rung. So when I mentioned on one of TFA 1024 streams that I had zero intention of getting that toy, and I think it's absolutely pointless. Like, it's literally a case of, okay, cool. He turns into a rod, so technically he's a weapon. Okay, cool, fine, whatever. But I don't need it. And everybody in that stream was like, "Are you kidding me, dude? Do you not understand why this is such a big deal?" I'm like, "No, I don't."
Set
When
the internet on fire.
when TFA finally clicked on the fact that I actually was being genuine and I wasn't messing with anybody, saying I legit don't know and I legit don't care. Finally decides to like message me outside of the stream and be like, "Do you actually want to know why this is such a big deal?" I'm like, "Yes, clearly I want to know." He finally tells me he's Primus, and you could see it on the stream. My jaw dropped when he told me. I sat there like, I went from not caring about this thing to now wanting to punch a child square in the throat just to get a hold of this thing. What has it done to me, TFA?
I still have my little rung just standing right here among the other
I have my
Autobots.
rung. Yeah, I have my rung somewhere. Yeah.
For the record, no children were actually harmed.
I just wish that they'll make an actual fully sized version of him at some point.
Hopefully. We need more IDW stuff. And speaking of IDW, that T-Spark Rodimus.
Oh, and also quick side note,
Bro.
the Battle Masters included in the Phantom Strike pack, it was Terror Daxtil,
Pterodactyl.
and then Fracas was the black and silver one. And then the purple and silver one was Shroot.
Gorgeous thing.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I'm gushing about this thing right here. This is the Adamus Machina T-Spark Rodimus Prime from IDW, and yeah, this thing is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's
See how much it is?
And it transforms too.
Isn't it like $200?
Yeah, I saw it and I wanted it until I saw the price.
Again, isn't it like $200?
Almost. I think it's supposed to be like 180 or something.
And it's Flame Toys' first official transformable Rodimus Prime. Yep, it's from Flame Toys themselves.
Yeah, 'cause it has die-cast metal and a bunch of extra stuff with it.
Yeah, and also it's not a case of somebody like nobody can come out and be like, Flame Toys didn't work on it, so technically it's not an actual fully transforming one. Yes, actually, they did actually help Takara make that. So yes, it's a transforming Flame Toys hot rod.
Flame.
I mean, the fact that they took the design of what was it, the model kit or the Kuro Karakuri figure,
It's the design of the Kuro Karakuri.
They took the design of that and they gave it
a full-blown transformation, and the robot mode alone looks perfect.
I like the vehicle mode a lot too.
Yeah, the vehicle mode looks great too, but like
expensive as
yeah, I want it, but my wallet's like, no, please have mercy. Have mercy.
Along with Age of the Primes and a lot of the new studio series coming out, our wallets are just like, please, no.
Oh yeah, I'm having
to still here just to suffer.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like March and April is going to be a very not. I have to plan all my purchases very carefully.
Oh, look at that! It's dead Optimus.
Yay! We get another one.
Yeah, because there's the freaking
HasLab
and like Age of the Primes supposed to be coming out.
I swear to God.
Sleep mode Optimus Prime.
I'm sure he's sleeping good.
Kurama and
yeah, BC is about to enter sleep mode if you don't knock it off.
Kurama and Gabugichi found live and found in retail.
GameStop.
I actually did see that at my local GameStop. I almost bought it, and then I talked myself out of it.
It's at the leader class price point, $55. And yes,
as much as I want to get that thing for the frog, I'd rather just have that frog as the character I actually want it as.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for them to retool and reuse that mold.
Give it to us as Spit or Hasbro. Come on.
Diver. It would be Diver.
Or both.
Wait, what was Space Marine 2 developer working with Hasbro for a game? Another game studio already?
Yep.
What?
Saber Interactive.
From what I understand, Space Marine 2 is a really good game.
It is.
Oh my goodness, it's Nick!
Although
if they can do another TFG project,
Nick.
It is indeed
Nick. Oh, I didn't see Nick. Hey, Nick.
Nick,
Yo,
please
Nick.
get in here.
Good to see you, Nick.
He was probably in stealth mode this whole time, and then I called him out.
As soon as we mentioned Space Marine 2, he like activated.
And that is like, you summoned me.
Like as soon as we said Space Marine 2, it was like neuron activation.
Played the song of my people. I must come up here.
The Emperor calls me to serve.
You know what? No. If y'all want to see a crash out, hey JJ, how you feeling about reactivate?
No. If you really want to see a crash out, dead wind charger when?
I mean,
Acer, rethink that decision. Ricks?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
JJ said it first, technically. I'm just quoting him.
This is the third time in this stream alone that somebody has poked the bear. I'm trying so desperately not to crash the F out over that. Oh God, please don't make me crash out right now. Please don't.
You're the one who mentioned crashing out.
I meant over something that actually mattered, not over the freaking corpse figure. Like, God no, that gets stale over time.
Yeah, there's only so many like Dead Guy 2 packs we can get before it's just
It's not even just that. There's only so many jokes y'all can make towards me before it gets like old.
Yeah,
So I'm finally just like, okay, y'all, can you stop, please?
the joke tires itself out.
Exactly. Although according to you, it's still funny.
I'm just throwing reactivate Bumblebee. I'm just juggling him because reactivate being canceled. This is what's making me do.
We could still get concept designs for reactivate, maybe, hopefully.
Just because Acer said that, they're not going to do it.
Let me go get my pipe and start smoking my copium.
Huh?
I'm so confused. What did you just say? I'm so confused. Acer, blink twice if you're okay.
I don't worry. That came out wrong.
Ink, what are you doing?
Oh dear.
Man, he really had an ace up his sleeve, didn't he?
Okay.
Hey, JJ, why don't you go ahead and highlight that ink comment real quick?
Not again.
Ink, not again. Please, no. Gorilla belly button. Not the gorilla belly button. No, not the gorilla.
Well, that's just prime.
No. JJ?
What?
Play button Megazord.
Belly button.
Lord.
Make the Megazord Transformer, please.
What has happened to this stream?
It's been derailed a lot.
It's the usual, Monday morning chaos stream. So.
The Monday morning madness, yeah.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. So.
You all know what I'm looking forward to?
The goofiest stream of 2025 so far.
Goofy stream.
I'm looking forward to Adonis Machina 02. That Predaking is something to behold. That thing looks absolutely gorgeous.
And it's a transformable set too, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's precisely why I am adamantly after it.
And just put this on, and there we go. He's leg all done. I like this Galvatron. I know BC doesn't like Studio Series Galvatron. I know. I know.
What?
I know.
What?
You don't like Studio Series Galvatron. I know. I appreciate your
So long as it stays off screen, I'm okay.
Cope.
I mean, you gotta admit the engineering is pretty cool in this guy. So
Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. If that figure's engineering pulls off some seriously wicked tricks, it does a lot of really cool stuff. I enjoy it conceptually. It just ended up being a crappy toy.
we have our own opinions. So.
And what, like, again, like my biggest beef with that Galvatron is just in general, it's a figure that compromises way too much to pull off way too little.
I don't think people are going to see it right now, but once that Last Night or / Age of Extinction Optimus Prime comes out, we put him side to side. I think his issues are really going to start showing a little more. Like, it may be a fine figure right now, but once you start pairing it up with its Studio Series counterpart, it's going to start looking a little lacking compared to that one.
Yeah, it's usually the issue with a lot of like older stuff. Like, if we ever get Studio Series Age of Extinction or Last Night Hound, like the Voyager I have right now is great, but if they do a new one, probably going to be beautiful.
Yeah, but ultimately, here's the question: is it too little, too late at this point?
No,
That is a good question.
I love cleanliness on the robot mode.
Like, there's only so much that Hasbro and Takara can sit here and.
Look at the paint on this head sculpt. It's just gorgeous. I love the silver paint.
The problem is it needs more paint on the rest of the body.
Yeah.
It doesn't need more silver paint, but to me, in my opinion, it's a good toy. So.
It's a good toy. It just needs to look prettier.
Yeah.
So, hey, JJ and Bricks specifically, you know how in the group chat, I constantly bring up random little challenges that if you want to partake in them, we're more than welcome to do so. Where I ask a very specific question and you answer it however you see fit.
Okay.
What if I told y'all that a couple of years back, where it all started, it was actually Savage that put in the first few challenges. And one of his first ever challenges that he put in was we had to say something genuinely nice about a figure we despise.
Oh.
So you can imagine how tough this was for a lot of us, especially for those of us who are very, very opinionated about specific toys.
Oh.
In my particular instance, the figure I hated the most, funny enough, was the Studio Series Age of Extinction Galvatron, but I wanted to let everybody else speak their minds. And we got a lot of really good answers out of the group at the time. Until we got to Aladar.
Oh dear.
The figure he hated was 86 Blur. The only thing that he said good about it was blue. I wish that was a joke. I genuinely wish that was a joke.
The only thing he had to say was,
we left that challenge alone for, I crap y'all not, 3 months. 3 months we left that challenge alone. We didn't put any more new ones in. We didn't humor the idea of doing any more until he finally actually humored it. It took him 3 months to finally just give in and do it. And what finally got him to just admit defeat and just do it was he got sick and tired of me calling him out. So he's like, you know what? Fine. With how much you hate that Galvatron, let's see how easy it is for you to say something nice about him. And the first thing I said was,
that silver paint is some of the most immaculate silver paint I've ever seen.
Mhm.
And he was quiet.
It like if nothing else, it does have really good silver paint.
Yeah, it's just
So,
again,
yeah.
my issue is that it just needs more of that really good silver paint.
And like that's ultimately what kind of triggered that. Was I distinctly remembered he was like, say something nice about that Galvatron then. I know how much you hate that thing. The silver paint looks really, really good. Silence. Finally decides to chime back in, and he finally actually gives that blur a genuine compliment, and we were finally able to move on. It took 3 excruciating months of not even like if we were allowed to at least just ignore it and move on, it would have been fine. It wouldn't have been that big a deal. It was the fact that he kept bringing it up
Mm.
and kept on playing at us like, well, I still want to know what everybody else's was when he didn't even complete the challenge properly.
Yeah,
Oh.
you gotta give something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta give something instead of saying, "Oh, it's blue."
yeah. Like, and then for a hot little minute at first, I was thinking, okay, maybe we're going a little too hard on him because he's special needs in his own right. He's special needs that can kind of make doing challenges like that a little difficult. And like I'm not ever going to take that away from anybody. But what? But when you start to, for lack of better terms, be a jackass about it,
Mhm.
that's when I'm gonna start having issues. And then when I finally reached that point where like, okay, maybe we should just let him have that and then move on. I mentioned it to my wife, who has absolutely no connection to any of these robots that I've grown to love so much. And I mentioned to her, his answer was 86 blur was blue. And even she looked at me like, is he not even trying? And at that point, I'm like, oh, well,
Mhm.
she ain't safe for you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So just the point of that was Bryce bringing up the fact that he wishes that Galvatron had more silver paint. It kind of triggered that because that was how I basically silenced him so quickly.
Mhm.
Was I complimented the hell out of that silver paint because I will stand on business when I say that Galvatron silver is beautiful.
We'll look for more of the silver paint to be on Galvatron, but I still like it what it is. So. Because I compared to my original, compared to my original Voyager class Galvatron, I was like, original Galvatron is a shell former, but I can understand it. I can understand it because that design does not lend itself to practical transformation. Then when I got
Another one I hate is the Thrilling 30s Blitzwing. That thing always wants to fall apart, but I will say the head sculpt is awesome. Love the animated reference with the split person. See? Hey, Aladon, look at how easily he did it. You have no excuse. Sorry, get that one out of my system. Anyways.
Perhaps I can say, I can definitely say the one figure that I really despise in my collection.
Oh, okay. I guess we're actually doing this. All right.
Okay, the one figure that I really despise in my collection, it is. I really don't want to say this. I honestly don't want to say which figure I despise in my collection because there's a majority of the figures I do quite like.
You came
But
to the edge of our seat and tell us.
the one figure that I really despise in my collection is the OG Dark of the Moon Leader Class Sentinel Prime.
Okay. And what's good about it?
But the one thing I really like about the Dark of the Moon Leader Class Sentinel Prime is, the size and how it looks great in both modes. And the playability with the whole battle mode thing, I thought it was pretty cool for Sentinel Prime to have that. So that's the one thing I like about the Dark Moon Leader Class Sentinel Prime is the battle mode and how good it looks in both modes. Other than that, I still despise it.
Let me guess. It's because you don't know the trick to keeping him standing.
Yeah, he can't. I mean, I know the trick is to let him stand on his hose, but the main reason why I don't like him is his engineering.
The transformation.
Yeah. Back when I absolutely adored leader class engineering.
That thing I just can't touch anymore.
Yeah, I as a kid, I had that Dark of the Moon Sentinel when it first came out when I was younger, and I still have it in my storage somewhere. But I was always afraid to transform that thing, even though I loved both of its modes. The engineering just it was like too complicated for me as a kid, and yeah, I could even transform Revenge of the Fallen leader Optimus.
You couldn't, or you could.
I could transform leader class Revenge of the Fallen Optimus, but the Sentinel, I just could never figure it out. And even when I did figure it out, it was so hard to get all the panels to fit and tab together.
Yeah.
You try to get one thing to tab together, and then another thing pops out, and you get that in, and then another thing goes out, and then two things go at each other, and it's like,
So,
work as intended.
I think it's safe for me to say I have a soft spot for that Dark of the Moon Sentinel toy, and it's mainly because when everybody else was having issues with that toy, I wasn't. I figured out the trick to get him to standing without using the hose. I figured out the trick to transforming him where he wouldn't absolutely fall apart throughout the transformation process. I spent a good chunk of time actually understanding and, in a sense, quote unquote, mastering that figure.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to master a figure.
Yep.
While a fair point, back then, I posted a lot more YouTube videos back then than I ever do now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was constantly picking figures up, flipping them back and forth, and he was one I constantly came back to, not just for the sake of understanding how it worked for the video, which, granted, that was also a major contributing factor, but another one is I loved the challenge. The fact that he was a puzzle for me to figure out and conquer. Genuinely learn the tricks. And I had them figured out pretty quickly. It took me a couple of passes through to really get it going. I'm not saying that anybody who really dislikes it because of the engineering is wrong. You're not.
Yeah, you are.
Frustrating. It is an absolutely frustrating figure. I more than sympathize with you in that specific regard. But in the same breath, next to no one, at least these days, is willing to spend the time with a figure that I'm willing to spend. Anyways, that's just generally how I feel when it comes to Dark of the Moon Leader Sentinel.
Yeah, I mean,
Aether, what's a figure that you absolutely despise that you can say something genuinely positive about?
Oh, that's a hard one because there's a lot of figures that I don't like certain aspects of, but I don't really. No, actually, it's the Studio Series Jolt. I actually hate that thing.
Ouch. One of the very few movieverse designs I actually dug the Studio Series toy for. Ah!
I'm actually gonna agree with Acer on this one.
Good lord.
Now, give me. I'm gonna go grab them off of the shelf and see if I can find something nice to say.
I mean, the car mode was good. I mean, I love the car mode. The fact that this was my first official deluxe class Jolt.
I think it was a lot of people's first deluxe class Jolt.
Yeah, this was my first deluxe Jolt. I'm not
No,
transforming him.
I just never
right now,
liked
but-
the original deluxe Jolt design. Just
So yeah.
I think
Anyway, Acer, what is something that you can genuinely say about that Jolt figure that is a positive?
despite a lot of the flaws it has, the car mode is probably one of the best we've gotten.
okay.
I mean, I'm willing to take it.
Like, because like a lot of it for me is like I don't enjoy really handling it. A lot of it because there's a lot of like panels that just stick out and it feels fiddly in some parts. And the clear backpack scares me.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, if nothing else, the car mode is phenomenal.
Okay. See, that's like that's what I'm like referring to with the whole geez blue. Like you went for something that's relatively easy, but you were at least able to back it up.
And objectively, SS86 Explorer is not really a bad figure.
No, he really isn't. In fact, he's one of those figures that whenever I get around to reviewing it, I'm going to be defending it left and right.
Not me.
Anyways, Maximus,
Yep.
your turn. What is a figure that you own that you either you own or you've experienced that you absolutely despise that you can say one positive thing about?
Well, Jolt was already taken, so I'll pick something else. I'm not lying. Jolt was actually going to be my choice, but I do already have another option. Earthrise Starscream.
Oh boy.
Yes, JJ, you heard me. You be quiet.
That was the other toss up for me too.
Oh, both. Oh, JJ, hold me. JJ, help me. They're about to hurt me.
Now, if we're talking specifically Starscream, one good thing I can say about it is it does look good when it's wearing all the coronation gear. And I like how on the Studio Series re-release, repaint, whatever you want to call it, the coronation version in the Studio Series, I like how they gave it the posable hands as opposed to just, the stiff, blocky ones from Earthrise. But yeah. And I do like the Earthrise mold when it comes to like the cone heads. Like I think it genuinely looks good on the cone heads, but for Starscream, I do not like it.
I feel attacked. I feel so attacked right now because I absolutely adore that mold.
I do like the cone heads a lot more than like the original trio wearing that.
I don't get why, man. The cone heads kind of bore me, to be honest.
The reason why I don't like the mold on Starscream, I've mentioned this to JJ every time and he doesn't believe me, but I think it makes Starscream look fat. He looks too bulky for it to be a Starscream body type.
So Yeah, man, that's what's going on. All right.
It I think the mold worked for when they had them as deluxes in the classics line, but when you upscale it to Voyager, again, same size as the Siege one, I feel like he looks a little too fat looking, where the Siege one looks a little more thin looking, a little bit more on the Starscream proportions side.
Yeah, so I guess you could say that there's growing pains there.
And again, another issue I also had was that we literally went from Siege, which in my opinion had the best robot mode, but then we went to Earthrise, which had the best vehicle mode. We just flip-flopped.
So once again, I feel attacked.
Uh-huh. But yeah, because again, my other problem is that the Earthrise one can only point his null rays in one direction, where the Siege one had the butterfly joints in his arms, and he could point his null rays in different positions. That's like necessary for him to be for his posing.
Okay, I have a tendency to be a articulation junkie, and even I gotta admit that's kind of a stretch. Like I see it, but for me, the lack of that butterfly joint genuinely doesn't bug me.
Well, it definitely bugs me, and I'm an articulation junkie.
Okay. A specific joint that when it's missing, it bugs me more than anything is if you're a sword wielding character, if you don't have wrist swivels, immediately your entire figure bugs me to no end.
Because I can also say the same, because the butterfly joints aren't the only joint that's missing on Earthrise that it sorely needs. It also could have sorely needed a waist swivel, which was something that Siege also had.
That I don't have a rebuttal for.
Because again, I could forgive the lack of butterfly joints, because you can still pose null rays just fine if you could get a waist joint to do the rest of the work. But because there is no waist joint on Earthrise, he's stuck only pointing his null rays off to the side, or else you're going to have him pointing them forward in an awkward way.
Oh.
But again, the reason why I like the mold for the cone heads is because I've always seen the cone heads as kind of like the muscle of the Seekers, and so them already having a bigger, bulkier Seeker body type kind of works for them. But like for Starscream, Skywarp, Thundercracker, I've always thought of them being a little bit more on the thinner, kind of spindly side, mostly Starscream.
I mean, there was one point in the 86 film they drew him a little bit fatter because during his coronation.
Well, the Generation 1 cartoon isn't a good example because the cartoon proportions were inconsistent all the time because of animation. Like, remember that one scene where like Ratchet is like 2 feet tall and Ironhide, the same body mold, is like 10 feet tall? And there's that one bit where like someone drew like Computron or Superion like the size of Grimlock.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. See in this scene here. Yeah, Starscream looks a bit fat here. So
I mean, a little bit, but his waist still looks a little thin, though. It's just his chest and waist area that are, the red hips that are.
Hey, rocket hips.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll forever love the Earthrise Seeker mold. I mean, that's just me,
Same.
So yeah, I mean,
Earthrise Seeker mold is best mold.
I love it for what it is. It's still better than Power of the Primes. So.
Oh God,
that we can agree on.
Yeah.
The Power of the Prime Starscream looks like it's made of soap.
In my opinion. So.
Yeah. The only version of that Power of the Prime Starscream mold I want is Yolita.
I do like it a lot better as Alita. It's much better for her.
Not even for the combiner. I really don't like the Siege. Oh, what was it? There was like Moonracer, Firestar, and like the other two. I really don't like those molds. They're just.
Siege Chromia is better than Moonracer.
Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Siege Chromia is better than Moonracer. Enough said.
Yeah, even then, I don't
Yeah,
really
but that's
like
not saying much.
Siege Chromia is also not particularly great either.
She's not great, but she's at least better than Moonracer because she doesn't have to be a combiner. So
Yeah.
Like the only recent Chromia we've gotten that I do like is the Legacy Chromia, but I hate that it's a Cyberverse Chromia. That's
just
like
get
the
the
one.
thrilling 30 Chromia, and then you have your Cyberverse Chromia already because that's literally the Cyberverse design.
Yeah, like I was like rewatching some episodes of Cyberverse, and it's like these are just IDW designs, just more colorful.
Yeah, I was actually going to say the Thrilling 30 Chromia is a figure I still actually want to get my hands on just because it's like I've seen many other Chromia figures and I'm like, that's still the only one that I genuinely want.
And the fact that it's a heavy retail of Transformers Prime RC is cool.
Well, yeah, that is also a help, but it's also the fact of like, I love that motorcycle mode because it reminds me of like a Tron bike.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Yeah, because like this, like as a figure, objectively speaking, it's not terrible. But if you're looking for like a Cyberverse representation of Chromia,
I never picked it up. I never picked it up because I'm only sticking with one Chromia, and that's my Siege Chromia. So I'm fine with that one.
The only version of that Siege Chromia mold that I have the flip.
The
What's it called?
Nightbird.
No, it's not Nightbird. You know that 2-pack they did where it was a versus 2-pack between
Javelin and Cascade.
Oh,
yes,
the Javelin. Oh.
Javelin and Cascade. That's the only version of the mold I have of the Siege Chromia.
If you like Chromia, you're an apologist.
Which Chromia?
If you like Siege Chromia, you're an apologist.
Oh, that makes me
Okay.
one.
Well, I don't have Siege Chromia.
I don't like it.
I don't like
Also the other thing, the Lancer and the Cascade, I actually got them as gifts. I was not intending to buy them in the first place, but when I got them as gifts, I was like, okay. And then after opening them, I was like, oh, these are actually really good.
Fantastic. How is Studio Series 49 Bumblebee's transformation complicated? It's not.
Wait, Studio Series 29?
49.
Oh,
49.
49. The Dark of the Moon looking one?
49 is the movie One Bumblebee.
Yes, but it's still the Dark of the Moon. It's the 2008 Camaro.
Yeah, but it's not Dark of the Moon. Dark of the Moon Studio Series Bumblebee is different.
It's the exact same mold, just slightly tweaked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant, JJ. You don't have to get all specific about it.
Anyway. How is it complicated? It's not really that complicated.
Yeah, I don't see why it's not that. It's pretty much just the 80s Camaro B, just with a different Camaro form.
And just bring this down, and then close that, and then rotate the leg around, flip this in, and then just bring the leg down like that, and then boop, and boop, and boop, and then rotate waist 180, and then you bring up the foot like that, bring up the foot like that, and then you hold all this, hold all that, and then you bring down this, and boom, finished. And just bring it closer to the back, and there we go. Fast transformation, easy. It's not complicated, actually.
By the
It's
way,
not-
real quick, let me
It's
rotate
just
my
not
camera
material
around.
issue. No.
Oh, we got the camera going. Sweet.
Check these out.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Movies.
Whoa, where is this? Where is this BC? At the basement or no? Not basement.
I don't believe it is the basement.
No, it's not the basement. No.
I actually made these, by the way.
Those look sick as hell.
I don't know. Of all the Bumblebee fingers I've had, I don't think my least favorite one. I'm sorry. Yeah, the transformation is not complicated. It's easy. So
If you're ever having a hard time transforming something, try to look up like a YouTuber like MGO who have like transformation tutorials.
yeah, look at them go. Yeah.
I think we already got too many movie Bumblebees. Too many.
Way too many. Too many.
So, like, my least favorite was the first rendition of the Volkswagen Bumblebee. I don't like that one.
See, I'm one of those people who actually defends that figure a lot.
Like, I like the robot mode a lot, but trying to get it into car mode, none of the tabs on mine, like, for completely putting the car mode together, want to stay in. So it just kind of feels like a very meh experience.
I mean, I guess my argument could be that I'm like BC in that case, where I've used that figure so many times that I've mastered it to where I'm able to get everything to tab in every time I transform it.
See, that's much before on concept than you think.
But again, the main reason I have a bias toward that figure is because it was one of my first toys I got when getting back into Transformers.
Oh.
It was one of the earliest toys I bought when getting back into collecting.
One of the first ones I ever got was the Titans Return Hot Rod.
Oh.
I don't think I have that figure anymore.
Yeah, I mean, ever since Studio Series 86 came out, a lot of people didn't have it anymore.
And there we go. And then just push this in. Make it closer to the body.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to dip out for now. I'm going to go eat some dinner.
All right. Have a good big dinner, Christmas.
Yeah. You guys have a good night, and hopefully we can do this again at some point.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe sometime this week because I'll be doing a live unboxing.
Possibly. Hopefully, I won't be in the middle of anything during that.
Yeah, because it's Swoop and Gamer Edition Ratchet, man. So, yeah.
Oh man, both of those are really fun.
I can't wait to receive them. And I still
All
need
right.
to
Well, good night, and till all are one.
They all are one. Man, Hasbro really loves Bumblebee because I have so many Bumblebees on my table.
He is the poster child currently.
I have the Jeep Bumblebee. I have the 3 molds for the Camaro Bumblebee. I have the I guess last night Bumblebee kind of counts. I have the Gamer Edition Bumblebee. I have Reactivate Bumblebee. I have the World War II Bumblebee. I have Volkswagen Bumblebee. I have B127. I have the old Camaro Bumblebee. 11 Bumblebees. I have 86 Bumblebee. 12 Bumblebees. Oh, jeez. Wait, many Bumblebees. Oh, no. I have Rise of the Beast Bumblebee also. 13 Bumblebees. Oh, I also have the Core Class Bumblebee. 14 Bumblebees. And then once I get the Studio Series Transformers 1 Bumblebee and the Studio Series new Volkswagen Bumblebee, it'll be 16 Bumblebees.
Yeah, when is that wave coming up, by the way? I feel like we've seen like pictures of that wave for like half a year now.
Should be coming out soon, hopefully in my country. Maybe start of March, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
I'm just still waiting for my Swoop to arrive because they say the delivery is today, but I don't know what time it's gonna arrive.
Because it's like what, like 11 a.m. for you right now?
Yeah, and they say the delivery was out since 8:13 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like, hey, now it's 12:21 p.m. now.
Mhm.
So it's been 4 hours. Where is it?
How big is the neighborhood that or city you live in?
Um, not that. It's quite
Hey,
medium. Quite big actually.
get on me real quick.
What is that BC you're cooking?
Yeah, what are you making?
What are you making?
It's an episode of Cooking with BC.
I already ate earlier.
What is that? Is that an omelet? It looks like an omelet.
Zoom in and you'll find out.
Mm. Or is it a pancake? It looks like a pancake. Why is it getting burnt? Oh, it's meat. I think it's meat. Whoa. I can already call BC Chef BC.
Yeah. Bet y'all didn't know I could cook.
Yeah. Mm.
Andy's got the pan flip too.
Gonna be heading to bed. Good night, JJ. All right, good night, Inktastic. Yeah, I'm also gonna head out also because I need to eat my lunch. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. I'm super hungry. Oh my gosh. But before I leave, season 1 of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is a peak show, so I love that show. That finale really gave you so many surprises, and I'm like, oh my gosh. It really goes, oh my god, what? It goes, what? This happened in the show? This guy is in the show? What? So it's a good show, really good show, and I'm definitely excited to see Daredevil also. Daredevil Born Again. It's coming out in less than a week. Yeah, next week. Next week is coming out, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Um, tragic death of a character from Harley Quinn in season 5. That was so sad. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the name, but still a good series. Harley Quinn, still funny.
Oh no, who died?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna spoil it.
But I want to know.
You know the guy who looks like Audrey 2.0 from Little Shop of Horrors,
No, not really.
the plant dude. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. For those of you who have watched Harley Quinn season 5 and are still watching it, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. You have to watch season 5, episode 6 to find out.
I mean, I know Red X showed up in it.
Oh yeah, he did.
And apparently, this universe's version of the Joker is like the greatest dude ever.
Like
Like,
he's
what?
become he's become Bruce Wayne's best bud.
Like how?
Like how? Like the both of them are just like standing next to each other with no hate towards each other, and they just go like the sauna. I'm like, what?
Like, yeah, exactly. I've seen the clips, and even I was sitting there like, wait, what? When did this happen?
I'm like, okay, first you sent my boy Bruce, you sent my man Bruce Wayne to jail, and now you're like his best bud because oh your stepdaughter is Damien's girlfriend. Like what? I'm sorry, Damien, that you broke up with Raven, but okay, sure.
He dumped Raven?
No, Raven dumped him.
Man.
Raven dumped him. Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay, all right.
I can accept that. I can accept that.
Which is sad. Which is really sad. But
I was about to say, if he dunked her, I was about to be like, how could you fumble, my boy?
And Red X, yeah, Nightwing is back.
Damian Wayne, yeah. Not Damian, the Dick Grayson. There we go.
Yeah. At least he's alive still, so yay!
Okay, so apparently there's something else going on with that I don't know about.
Perhaps I can just say it, because Harley Quinn was sleep killing. She was sleep killing. She didn't even know she killed Nightwing.
Oh no.
But then Nightwing got revived by the Lazarus Pits. Yeah.
Wait. So he got Red Hood's story.
Technically.
So then where's Jason Todd in all this?
Dead.
I'm mad now.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne said it himself. He did. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway. It was kind of emotional when Dick Grayson actually called Bruce Wayne dad in the show.
Oh, so that comic book moment finally came full circle.
Yeah. Yeah. And Bruce Wayne called Dick Grayson his son, so yeah. He would be called Dick Grayson Wayne. Or make Wayne his middle name, like Dick Wayne Grayson. Yeah. I think that sounds better. I don't know. Or is that beef? That beef? I think that's beef.
Looks like steak.
It looks like steak. Yeah, it's steak.
Cooked.
Oh,
Is it delicious? Is it delicious? Is it tasty?
sorry.
Is it tasty?
Oh my God, so good.
I've eaten steak before in London, so and their steak is so good. My gosh.
I don't get
Steak
to
is-
cook steak all that often.
No.
It's so delicious.
You want good
Boy.
You want good steak? Fly here to the States and come stay with me for like a week. I promise you'll get good steak.
Oh, okay.
How do you? I couldn't get a good read on how the steak was cooked.
Medium.
Medium.
Medium rare.
Medium rare. Mm.
If it ain't moving, it ain't good.
All right, peoples. I am gonna head off. I need to eat my lunch. I'm very hungry. I need to eat the food to stay living. So, yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna go head off. So, we'll let you guys know. I'll update you guys on when the live unboxing will be. I don't know whether it'll be tomorrow morning or Wednesday morning. Who knows? Because I'm still waiting for the delivery to arrive. So, all right. So I'll catch you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel for more content. More content coming on, because once we move on to April, you know me, I'm gonna collect those Age of the Primes figures, and we will review them, every single one of them, this year. And of course, some more Studio Series figures to get as well in March. And well, I still need to get 3 more figures from 2024. That's Springer, Armada Galvatron, and Legacy United Slipstream. Although Slipstream, I can take it or leave it until they make a better version. So I don't know if they'll ever make a better version. If they make an animated Slipstream, I'll buy that instead. But I'll probably get the Legacy Slipstream just for a placeholder. Oh my gosh, that looks delicious. But anyway, not to let food, disturb the outro. I gotta be going now. So, peace out. till all are one. Later. Bye bye.